Hello there. Good afternoon. I usually don't stream on this day or at this time. Especially not at this time, but I don't know, I went to bed really early and I got up really early. And I didn't stream yesterday and I didn't stream this on Monday, so I was like, you know what, let's do this. Hello, Yobri, welcome in. I don't have too much left to do here. I finished all the ridiculous grinding for the final, where I'm gonna kill the 6th Stratum boss with 7 different parties. But there's one other thing I haven't done yet, and that is the last sea quest, which is like the slightly less super boss. Like, not completely super, but a little bit super. Hello there, Andy. Hello, Disaster Millennial. Welcome in. You know what else is kind of fucked up? It's been 3 weeks. I'm still kind of sick. This is bullshit. Who do I want to bring for this? I probably need to get some more consumables out too. What do I have in here? Put all this away, I think. So since this is a sea quest, you have to bring along one NPC ally. So I would bring a party of 4. From what I remember about this fight, you want Hoplite Ninja's always good. I would want to bring a healer. Someone who can headbind. And then an attacker. So probably 4 of these fellows, and then one has to stay home. Hello, Fiora. Yeah, I woke up really early. It was weird. I got up at 1. I never get up at 1. So I figured I'd have a little before work stream. This will probably go for about 4 hours, give or take. And then I'll get ready for work. I don't remember what kind of attacks this fucker has. I probably don't need the crushed amulets. I think I want different flavors of damage resistance. I'm pretty sure I wanted at least everyone to have one slice amulet. And then... Hello, Rikawa. Good morning. Trying to remember what this dude does. It's pierce damage that he doesn't have. Okay, I remember now. I do want one of these where I can fit it. Okay, and 2 slice amulets, that's fine. Hello, Pumpkin Reaper. Good morning. Let's see, where is Slice Amulet? That's Charm. That's not enough. Here we go. Oh, and Skatey needs a rapier. Can't do this with a dagger. This'll do. The damage isn't important. I can probably even do better than that, actually. Something with, like, HP on it. It just has to be a rapier. Is there anything with HP on it? No. HP is one of the few things you can't forge onto a weapon. You can't put HP TP. Even if there's empty slots, it has to come, like, with it. There's, like, one... It's only got 1 HP. I'm just gonna put another luck on that last slot. Woke up at some might call a decent hour. Me too. I went to bed at like 7 AM this morning. Very unusual. I probably need some consumables. Just in case. I don't remember if it buffs itself, but I'll bring a few of these. Do I have room to use mists? Probably not. I don't think this thing has any status ailments. I think it just does damage. So I don't need to run Prevent Order. So I could bring, like, some elemental mists and then have my ninja cloned hoplite guard the other 2 elements. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And I'm gonna formaldehyde for its rare drop instead of going for the actual condition. If I remember correctly, the condition for this one is kill while it's fully bound. And I don't have a source of Armbind with me, and I don't want to bring one. Like, I could, but I don't want to. What else do I want? Bring some of these. And the third formaldehyde and... for these. And I think we're good to go. Is the audio fine? Is it too quiet? It's been a while since I played this one. I don't know if it's like out of balance. Let me know. If it's too quiet, I have like a lot of room to turn it up. Why am I here? Sounds fine so far. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll do the one where there's only one NPC. Because I'd rather have my own built characters, but... So we can bring Kirikaze along and she can pretend to be useful. Now I need to leave room in both rows for Stark. Skady is the squishiest and should go in the back. So we'll put Kumo and Vox in the front. Oops. Back. Kumo goes here. Would Vox or Dot do more damage? I'm actually not sure. They both have similar ways of attacking. Where they Berserker Vow and then charge up and wreck face. I will try both. I don't think I'll beat this in one try. All attacks on allies are nullified. So one of the gimmicks with this boss is he has an attack where Headbind blocks him from using it, but if he uses it, it's basically fatal damage to your whole party. You just die. And I'm wondering if like if I get in a situation when it's not headbound at the right time, will Aegis Shield block it? I like to think that it would, since this is all attacks on allies. So I'm gonna put this one. Okay. Okay. You can fight this guy until you've killed all the elemental dragons at least once. Big boy. Yeah, he starts the fight fully bound. Bind rules work a little bit differently in this fight. Except for a headbind blocking Supernova, they don't prevent any of his attacks. But if he's leg bound, he takes more damage, and if he's arm bound, he deals less damage. And unlike every other fight in the game, he doesn't have what's called a cumulative resistance. In this game and others, the exact nuances is different between games, but every time you land a bind or status ailment on an enemy, they gain a resistance to that bind or status ailment, and this stacks up. That's not active for this particular guy. So the idea is to keep him locked down as much as possible for binds. Now I know on this first turn he attempts to open with Supernova. which will fail because his head is bound. So I do have some time to set up. So we're going to clone Stark. And I probably want to keep Protect Order up on the party as much as possible. And Dot can safely Berserker Vow here because he's not going to do any damage. Although I would like to charge and then Berserker Vow. Because it gets me another turn of Berserker Vow. Because if you charge, in this version, the charge sits until you do an offensive action. I'll try this first, and then you're going to do... We'll just drop his defense. Wow, 109. Good job. Okay, so that fails because his head's been bound. And I believe this turn he uses an attack. I don't think he brings out the elementals until late in the fight. So I'm gonna line guard the front line. Protect Order back row. Berserker Vow. Throw an Amrita to Stark 1. Because using double, splitting himself into two halved his HP and his TP. And you will bodyguard Dot. Because Berserker Vow costs 90% of your HP. Well, that did no damage. Okay, all his binds have worn off. I think... I really do not remember his rotation. I don't know if a supernova is coming, so I'm just gonna... go for more headbinds. And we'll bodyguard Dot again. Oh no, I probably don't need to. You can Amrita yourself. Okay. Oh, nice, she bound his leg for me. Hell yeah. So this meteor is going to do a ton of damage. And we got about 14 grand there. Okay, yeah, now that his armband is worn off, his wing rush has actual damage. That was a nice chunk. Probably about 4 of those and he'll go down. I know there's a point where he heals a bit. Okay, Protect Order, Attack Order, Berserker Vow. I'm just going to keep using Line Guard with Stark. We will debuff him again. And Lion Guard. Very meaty chunk of damage, true. I get it. Kirikaze's whole gimmick is that she makes a clone of herself and then expends it to use Drawing Slice. But because I filled the slots with my own clone, she basically doesn't do anything. Okay, he tried Supernova. We'll refresh Protect on the back line. Dot is going to Meteor again. We'll keep up the duration on Eagle Eye, because I don't think he purges it from himself when he heals. And we'll Line Guard again. Hello there, Sheriff Rab. Welcome in. Oh, another Leg Bind. Hell yeah. This NPC is not too dumb. That one did quite a bit less. Why? Oh, because the Headbind wore off. Having Headbind lowers magic defense also, among other things. So he's at about half. I believe he pops... a heal this turn, and then he starts doing his second phase cycle. So I shouldn't re-headbind right away, because he's just gonna fucking purge it. So if I don't need to defend this turn, what else can I do? I'm gonna throw out Ice Mist twice with each Stark. I'm actually gonna throw out 3. And I'll have Dot Berserker Vow again. Because this is a safe turn where I'm not going to take damage. And you'll do Ice Mist, and you'll do Ice Mist. So I should get a 9 turn duration Ice Mist off of this. If it works how I think it does with these consumables. I hope I'm not wrong about him doing a heal here. Because if I am, Dot's dead. Yep, okay. Oh, he purged his own debuff too. Eagle Eye's not active anymore. So this is where he starts introducing elemental skills into his rotation. I'm gonna pop a Berserker Vow last turn. I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna do this again. I'll do another vow. Do limit Aegis Shields. Go for Headbind. And you will Bodyguard Dot. Oh, Kirikaze's like Bind Mist. What's he gonna do? Oh, he tried to Supernova. Okay, so he's not going to try that again for, I think, 4 turns. Or 3 turns, because he does Supernova, something, 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 and then he goes back to Supernova. Since I have the Ice Mist up, I'm going to do Firewall, Volt Wall on both Starks. Did I seriously freeze already? I'm going to switch to the gift one for now, because for some reason, this only happens to Etrian 3. If I close and reopen the PNG tuber app, it robs controller inputs from EO3, and I have to play with keyboard until I reset EO3, which is super annoying. So we'll just be like this for a bit. Firewall. I've got some solid duration up on Protect Order. Do I need to recast this? But also, like, what else can you do with your turn? Probably throw a Medora dot. Or, I didn't bring him out, did I? No, I didn't, because I'm silly. Let's give her a Medicaphore. We'll do a charge. Eagle Eye. And Volt Wall. Nice. This is going pretty well so far. Scarlet Ice, okay. Dodge, dodge. 378. Even with Ice Mist up, that did a lot of damage. But a survivable amount of damage. Okay, this is Meteor time. We'll do another Eagle Eye, and we will line guard the back row. Hello, Boniface. Welcome in. The Sovereign Portrait is really good. I like it. It's a new one for this game. She likes to do regular attacks a lot, Kirikaze. Okay, what's he gonna do this turn? The meteors aren't doing quite as much because I don't have a attack order up anymore. I don't have the buff space for it. Wing Rush. Okay, that's not too bad. Hello there, Dot. If I'm up there on the screen, how am I also down here in chat? I'm not sure. You're not a ninja, so you can't clone yourself. I don't remember what he does this turn. This isn't a supernova turn. So I'm just gonna elemental. I'm just gonna do elemental block again. Probably needs 2 more meteors to go down, maybe. Let's get that headbind back up. Actually, no, I'll do it now, just in case I miss. Okay. Green flash. Okay, that's blocked. You really, really want to block. Like, if you're doing elemental blocking, you really, really want to do Volt Wall. Because the lightning attack goes for a single target only and hits really, really hard. You do not want to be hit by it. This is a supernova turn, but it's going to fail because its head is bound. So I can... do literally anything else with the Starks. Although they don't have a very important anything else to do. I'm not gonna need to heal TP. I'm just gonna fucking attack. They're gonna do like no damage, but it'll be more than 0 damage. Turns. We can this is gonna do damage either. I'll do more Eagle Eye. That did about 5,000. Maybe a little more. How many turns left on Berserker Vow? 2. I've got enough to do one more charged meteor. Okay, that's completely blocked. I guess I'll just hit him. I forget if Kumo is faster than Dot. I've got 3 though, so I'll throw 1 out. I charged last turn, right? I would have. If Meteor rolls a good number of hits, it's possible he dies here. Two, 3, 4, 5. Not quite. Real close. A 6th hit would have done it. Meteor rolls between 4 and 6 randomly. I don't think I need to charge a Berserker Vow yet. I can just chuck out another one. And I think this is an elemental attack turn. Use Formaldehyde, Meteor, Eagle Eye, Revolt Wall. He should be dead. Excuse me? Tiny teensy little bit of HP left. What does he do this turn? This is a supernova turn. I'm going to Aegis Shield. And I don't know. Now he should be dead. If one of those little hits killed him, I would have been so mad. There we go. That was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. I didn't get supernovaed once. I'm also a little over level too. I think you'd usually fight this guy in like the mid 80s. Maybe early 90s. Got Elder Dragon, got Holy Horn, got Divine Scale. There's only one more boss left after this. I forget what Miracle Script does. I don't think it's anything good, actually. Let's see. Immortal. All allies will recover from status ailments at the end of the turn. No, that's not it. That's regroup order. Regroup tactic. Is it immortal? Why would you ever run that over regroup tactic? I guess regroup tactic does take up a buff slot, but like, this needs the same number of people, but this should last for 5 turns. Yeah, you might be right about that. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Grants the power to overcome death. It's probably the immortal at the bottom, because I don't think that was there before. I think this limit kind of sucks, I'll be honest. Regroup tactic is just so much better. If it includes being dead. I doubt it. Okay, let's go sell these to Napier. Dragon Blade and Utsuno Mitama. Utsu is supposed to be for Zoiteki. You looked it up? What did it tell you? It does revive? Okay, that can have its uses. Danda Chakra's got more attack power, but Utsuno has space for forges. So Futsuno could be filled up with a bunch of attack forges, although Zoe probably doesn't need it. If the people used for the limit are dead, that's a little restrictive. If I want to forge this Futsu, I have to go kill that dragon several more times. I'm just going to put Danda Chakra. I'm not sure if I have anything else to do in this game. Except for, like, the super boss, which I'm not going to do now. That's going to be its own stream. Like, I have almost everything filled. The only thing that's not... The only monster I don't have done is the, Oh, there's gold pass around. Look at how cute these are. These little guys. I know, like, all the white ones have all these different poses. They're very cute. Elder Dragon. 44.8k HP. I didn't realize he had resistance to all damages, too. Yeah, the only entry I don't have in the Monsters Codex is this fucker down here. The Supreme Bastard. Yeah, everything lined up for that first meteor to hit really hard. Like, I had Attack Order on, Berserker Vow on, Charge. Defense down was on him, his leg was bound. And she rolled 6 hits on the meteor, so it did like 14, 15 grand. And for items, the last thing I'm missing is the super bosses drop. Look at all this junk. And I think if I go to the port and look at my guild card, I have all the sea quest stuff done. I have all the limit skills. I found all the treasure boxes. I did all the quests. I got all the sea stuff. This one was a bastard because of that fucking squid. And the missing slots here will be filled when I do... Because, like, this one is to kill the super boss. And these two are 100% Monster Codex and 100% Item Codex. I guess I'm done here for today, and I can go play some Pokemon. Alright. Let's go save. That took a lot less time than I thought it would. I figured, I thought Buddy would have taken like 3 or 4 tries. I didn't think he would go down in one attempt. Because if he fires off that supernova, it's a guaranteed party wipe. Like, it does so much damage. Even if you're on picnic difficulty, you just die. And I figured I would have been hit by one, at least. Okay, I will be back. In a couple minutes, I'm going to switch over to Pokemans. One moment.